Welcome back to the car. What are we doing today? We are going to the Dollar Tree. I wait until I can get away to go to the Dollar Tree when I'm in the right frame of mind and when I can get to the Dollar Tree that I actually like. Does anybody else have an issue with some Dollar Trees? Some Dollar Trees are okay. Some are just a pile of trash, basically. There's stuff everywhere. So I am at my favorite Dollar Tree and I have a list of a few things that I know I definitely need to look out for. The one thing I try to be very careful of as a frugal, minimalist, simple living kind of a person, I want to make sure I'm not buying a bunch of crap, and that's what you could get at the Dollar Tree. So I am going to try to focus. I have a list here. Let's see. My list is, I am working on a new meal planning setup, so I want to see what kind of supplies I can find for that. I'm also, thanks to Maria, reading or listening to the book Getting Things Done by David Allen. I did a video where I was talking about how unproductive I felt. My productivity was in the pooper, and she recommended this book, and oh my goodness. Anyway, so some supplies for that. I do need to get thank you cards. We are getting ready to have my daughter's birthday, and then you got Christmas, so thank you cards for that. And then we are going to have a beach trip here soon, so if I can find maybe a few activities, just something simple to keep my daughter occupied on the way there and on the way back, etc. So we are going to go in the Dollar Tree, and then when I get home, I'm going to show you all of the goodies that I found. If you are new here, though, my name is Jennifer, and maybe you should subscribe because we should hang out and be friends, right? I make videos on saving money, living a simple life. We are also paying off our mortgage by the year of 2024. That is thunder. It's gonna rain. And we are just trying to be financially independent. So if any of that interests you, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So let's go into the Dollar Tree and hopefully we found some good stuff. So that was fairly unsuccessful. However, it was super clean in there, so props to them. I love it when it's just nice and neat, and everybody who worked there was super nice. You can tell they, enjoyed what they were doing, and that is number one, probably part of the problem with some other places. They just don't care about picking things up and making them look nice. But I love that Dollar Tree, and they do have a ton of, back to school stuff, a little bit of fall stuff, a little bit of Halloween. I really like to visit Dollar Tree in probably September when they start to get some Christmas stuff for Christmas wrap. But you can certainly tell that you are a very mindful shopper, very, I guess, as I said, frugal, minimal, when you only come out spending $7. So let me show you what I got. The first thing I got was a measuring cup. This is a 4-cup measuring cup. And I was looking for a glass one, which they did not have because it's still thundering. Raise your hand if you have lived or live in the Southeast and you know how wonderful it makes you feel when you have a thunderstorm in the afternoon. And it's just a little bit of rain, just enough to make the dirt on your car, even more pronounced, and just enough to make the humidity nice and you can't breathe. Raise your hand. You know what I'm talking about. There it is. Anyway, so I went ahead and got a plastic one because the glass ones that we've had for over 10 years, and they're not useful because you can't read the freaking numbers on the thing. So I got this one. I had plastic ones for a long time, and then I let it get a little, it was super cute. It was pink. I got it when I got my first apartment, and I let it get a little too close to something that was hot. So that wasn't good. So then I did not find the things that I wanted for, all the projects that I have going on. And I'll tell you what else we were doing. So I did find this for the beach for my daughter. It's Bubble Guppies, which is I guess a show that she watches at my mom's house. But it's one of these spot the difference. So this will be great because when we go on vacation, we go out to eat a lot more. So, and she's an only child, so this will give her something to do. But hello, spot the difference. Remember these things, right? Or the search and finds that the highlights books used to have. And then, raise your hand. What is this? What is this? I couldn't help myself. If you're a 90s girl, Raise your hand. I was born in the 80s, but I'm a 90s girl. This is 600 Lisa Frank stickers. I had the tape. Do you remember the tape? I don't know what the useful part of that was, but I had the tape. Anyway, I got this for my daughter. Maybe for me, maybe. And then I always pick up some Band-Aids when I'm there because, you know, kids, Band-Aids. Hopefully these are good ones. You never know when you're at the store or at the Dollar Tree. Don't ever get like the regular Dollar Tree brand. If you can find Curad, get Curad. These are, oh, they feel actually like they're pretty good. Oh, good. Okay. But anyway, they're the peanuts. So we got some of those and just 2 more things. Tissues, because travel tissues. And then these are the cutest little cards. I always get like thank you cards or blank cards there. It's just the best deal. 8 cards for $1. And I thought my daughter would love these with the little puppies on them. But that is it. Is that not somewhat disappointing? And here had been my plan too. I had planned to make 2 videos out of this day. I was going to go to Aldi and do like a top 10 things that I always buy at Aldi, which I will do that video, but it's getting late. It's 3 o'clock already. So as much as I don't want to go to the expensive grocery store, I was going to have to go to 2 grocery stores because Aldi doesn't have everything I need, and I need my oat milk, and I only drink Planet oat milk because all the other oat milk is yucky. So rather than go to 2 different places, because I'm making this delicious, I'll link it down below. It's like a vegan meatball, but it's made out of beans, kidney beans, and mashed potatoes with gravy. It's all vegan. Oh my goodness, guys. Delicious. Anyway, I'll link it down below. So, long story short, it's a Saturday afternoon and I'm kind of feeling squirrely. I think I feel squirrely. Maybe it's the Lisa Frank that I got really excited about. Anyway, I'm going to go in the Harris Teeter, and when we get back, I'm going to do a grocery haul for all the things that I got at Harris Teeter. So, hopefully I don't spend too much money. We'll have to see. So I barely made it home. Yeah. Problem number 1 was the bucket fell out. As soon as I left the grocery store, luckily I got in the car before, you know, the bucket tipped over. I'm talking the amount of rain. You don't have to use your windshield wiper because the rain comes off of it so fast, you know, or you run across a, you know, the puddle dip in the road and it's like a big wave over the front of your car, that kind of a rain. And then the second issue was everybody is driving like a nut job today. I don't know why. No kid you, about 3 people tried to pull out in front of me. Let's get to the grocery haul though. And if you hear the thunder, it is still thundering. So, you know what that means? Don't let it relax you and put you to sleep. Pay attention. We're gonna see what I got for these groceries. Okay, so I did fairly well. I spent $159, which for my budget, and if you didn't watch my last video, my last Money Article Monday, which we talked about what the USDA says USDA or somebody says your food budget should be. Mine's between frugal and I think cost conscious. It should be between $110 and $120 a week. But keep in mind, I had to go to the expensive grocery store, and I did buy a few things that are more expensive that made it higher that aren't food items, if that makes sense. So I probably spent about $120 on actual food items. Now I did save, I did get a lot of things that were on sale, and it says I saved about $10.57, and I did go to the grocery store where I get fuel points. So I only get gas at that, well, I get gas at Costco too, or I'll get gas at that gas station that links up with the store. That way I can use the fuel points. I've got as much as 80 cents off per gallon one time. The first thing we got, Italian sausage. Again, if you are new here, my name is Jennifer, and I am mainly vegan, but my husband and my daughter are not, and that is fine. This goes into a recipe we call pasta pizza, and it's basically mushrooms, Italian sausage, diced tomatoes, mozzarella sauce, and I think that's about it. Anyway, you cook it all together with pasta and you put it in the oven, and they love it. So that's what we got some mushrooms for. These were actually on sale as well. And I got some little baby cherub tomatoes. These are my favorite. I just cut these up, put a little bit of garlic and some balsamic, and olive oil and balsamic vinegar, and then saute these and put these in pasta. So on the nights that they have the pasta pizza, I'll just make extra pasta and I'll make my own little kind of garlic olive oil pasta with these tomatoes. We are also going to have tacos this week. So I got some bell peppers, which they were, I think they were on sale. However, I can usually get 3 of them for about $2.50 at Aldi, and I think I paid about $3.50 at Harris Teeter. But again, the way I thought about it was I could go to 2 grocery stores. Luckily, I chose not to, because I would have wound up, you know, looked like a cat in an alleyway that was soaked. Poor cats. Anyway, I decided not to do that, and I keep looking out that way, looking at all the rain. But I decided to go to 1 store, so sometimes it's worth paying a little bit extra, maybe. And then I did get, my husband and daughter love some apples. I got them the ones that were on sale, because usually I get the Honeycrisp apples at Aldi. Perfect size for my daughter. She loves them. I think these were $1.99 a pound, so I got these as well. And so this is one of the things that made my budget go up. Has anybody read the new article about whatever that thing called? What is it called? Some sort of something that's in SPF that is not good for you. I read all about that, so we have thrown out pretty much everything that we had, and we're getting ready to go on vacation at some point soon. So we needed some sunscreen that didn't have that stuff in it. So went ahead and picked that up. Stuff like that is expensive, but it was hard for me to find anything. If anybody knows of a good brand that maybe you can get on Amazon, or I can order for sunscreen that is good for kids that have sensitive skin, and that doesn't have that, whatever that thing is, just Google it if you have never heard of that. Now, pasta was on sale for 79 cents a box. We love pasta in this house, so we got plenty. I got 3 more boxes of pasta, because I think that's about the same price, if not a little bit less than Aldi pasta. And then I also got this. Now, if you've watched some of my videos, I've talked about what I put on my lips is usually, let's see, I'll show you, the Vaseline lip therapy, this thing right here. That's just, I always have to have it. Well, in my bathroom, I'll just keep a little bit bigger of one, because that's, I have to have it all the time. We got bread. We got mini pitas. Have you seen these before? These little mini pitas. These are great, because what I'll do is I'll cut them in half, and then I'm gonna open them up so it's like a little bitty pita pocket, or I'll put chickpea salad in it, or I'll just cut off the top so that it opens up, and I'll put a vegan burger in it, like a Bubba vegetarian burger in there. Delicious. Very little bread, but just enough. Tastes just like a pita burger. And then for the tacos, I got these. I usually love to get them ones at Aldi. They're so inexpensive, but these are called Super Soft. And we were at a restaurant called Chewy's last week, which is a Mexican, it's kind of American Mexican near us. And they had, their taco shells were so soft. It almost was like a pillow compared to normal flour tacos. So I thought these would be similar. We'll use these on taco night. And if you're wondering, these tomatoes came from our garden. Isn't that awesome? They don't look so pretty on the top, but that's okay. They still taste good. And then I did find some sheet protectors that were on sale. I need these for my meal planning project, because I couldn't find them at the Dollar Tree, but they were on sale at the grocery store. Man, I forgot cream cheese. Darn it. Maybe we'll find some. This bagels, my husband, is one of his staples for breakfast, and typically he needs cream cheese. So this wasn't on the list, but I knew he needed it, and maybe we'll pick up cream cheese later on. Cinnamon raisin bagels. So I got a little, jittery. I needed a little bit of food, so on the way home, yeah. I'm telling you, chips are my vice, people. And then one thing that I will not buy at Aldi are their chips. They're just not good. Not good. Sorry, Aldi. Love you. There's things that I buy. There's things that I don't. But I love Tostitos tortilla chips and some hot salsa. So specifically, one of the reasons that I had to go to Harris Teeter, did you hear that? Was because I had to get my oat milk. This is my oat milk. And And it's great because it doesn't expire till October 10th. I got my oat milk, Planet oat milk. I had one person comment the last time I showed this about oat milk saying they didn't like it. I said, well, try Planet Oat because it's very different from other oat milks. I don't like almond milk, soy milk, any of that kind of stuff. This Planet Oat regular original milk, it's made from oats, tastes like skim milk to me. But I've tried other brands like Oatly and another one. No, not good. Only this one. Some of this stuff, you know, maybe not the best things in the world, but convenience sometimes wins out. My kid loves beefaroni, so I got her some beefaronis. And then I also got her some SpaghettiOs, but the Annie's version. And then for me, because my husband cannot eat this, this does not work on his stomach, but for me to put this on tacos. So for tacos, I'll do peppers and onions and black beans and Spanish rice, and then I'll put this on here. Good stuff. Oh, and can't forget popcorn. Love popcorn. Some diced tomatoes for the pasta pizza. And here's where the healthier stuff. Yep, that's a storm. $1.99. Very good deal right now on pineapples. Then we got some spring onions for a recipe. And some bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Bananas. Heads of lettuce. This is my favorite salad, just a head of lettuce. And then I found a recipe for some of these like fingerling little potatoes in the oven that I'm gonna try out. So I got a bag of these. You know, when I'm looking at it now all laid out, I did pretty well as far as how much I got for $159, including the non-food items. Cheese for the pasta pizza, sliced cheese because my daughter loves sliced cheese. Sharp cheddar, gotta keep it going. Hash browns, one of my favorite breakfast items. I was gonna get the shoestring potato French fries. They were $2.35, but these were on sale for $1.79, so it's crinkle cut. Yep. And then we got some Parmesan cheese. Oh, let me show you. Hang on. Steamed broccoli. My daughter loves broccoli. I can no longer eat broccoli though now. Yeah, my sister-in-law had the same problem. I think she had to stop eating broccoli, or was it my mom? One or the other. And recently, I've been eating broccoli. No, I had to get some sour cream. And if you are vegetarian or you eat meat, so not vegan, and you want a good pimento cheese, this pimento cheese, it's expensive, but it's good for those who eat cheese. But it's got the regular one or the jalapenos. Delicious. So I have never liked yogurt. Never liked yogurt. Tastes like curdled milk to me. So, but you know, I love Planet Oat. Well, I was looking for a vegan yogurt for a vegan French onion dip, and I couldn't find it. So maybe I'll find it tomorrow. But I found Oatly Oatgurt, non-dairy, full-fat yogurt alternative, strawberry fruit on the bottom. So I thought, maybe I'll like it. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna taste test this on camera. Well, it smells like yogurt. And if you want a close up, here you go. It was not cheap, no. But you know, when you have a dietary restrictions, some foods aren't inexpensive. You can do a lot with vegetables, but I don't know why I'm yelling at you with a spoon, but I am. But what I'm trying to say is sometimes you have to spend more. For me, like Impossible Burgers, delicious. The Bubba vegetarian burgers, delicious. They're expensive though. All right, so it says there's fruit on the bottom. So you gotta mix it up. I always see my husband and daughter mix up yogurt. I've never liked yogurt. Ugh. Even when I ate dairy. All right, so it looks, should we do this? No, still don't like yogurt. So That's okay, my husband will eat it, no problem. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Watch what I got at the Dollar Tree and then at Harris Teeter. I now have to go and make dinner after I put all of these wonderful groceries away. So if you like this video, make sure you click on that thumbs up button. Let YouTube know for the algorithm that you enjoyed it, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you back for more videos.